especially a shallow bass, anytime that his eyes covered, he thinks he's hid. So in his mind, if there's just one little stick and he gets right beside it and his eyes covered, he doesn't know he has a whole fin, the rest of his body is out. So it's really important when you're fishing shallow, especially in the summer, to hit any little piece of cover, any little obstruction, any inconsistency on the bank. Because those fish, if they can just get one eye covered, they feel like they're hid. I always got a Texas rig on deck. Got to have a Texas rig. The Texas rig is just real versatile. I can use that to flip a lay down with. I can skip him on their dock. If I want to drop back just a little bit and hit a little creek channel edge, I can do that with my Texas rig. It's just a really versatile rig. You got to have it on the deck just about any time you're fishing, no matter what the time of the year is. But in the summertime with my Texas rig, I'm probably going to have a big worm. I like Tequila Sunrise. This is a 10-inch worm. I use a big worm to flip. I can flip around docks, flip laydowns, wood structure, or even just flip it on, like I said, just creek channel bends with nothing on it. You'll catch a lot of fish doing that too. I also use a creature bait. Got to have a creature bait as well. This is just a Berkley Havoc. That's always a good bait to flip around any structure that you see, anything that comes along the bank. Anytime I got to have a spinner bait. It's old school and it still works, still catches them. Usually just going to use just a tandem willow leaf or a willow leaf with a Colorado blade on as well. I'm real simple on colors. I'll throw a translucent skirt like this one pretty much no matter what the water clarity is. It doesn't matter if it's clear or if it's stained. I'll use pretty much the same color combination and the same blade combination because they're really feeding more on the vibration that the blades are putting out, more so than the color. It's not really a sight bite. And of course, I love cranking, so I'm always going to have a square bill on deck. Depending on the time of the year, this is Pinch and Peach. This Echo 175. I always keep that one on deck. For whatever reason, I think it's just I think it's a mistake we make as fishermen. Typically, we only throw crawdad colors in the early spring and wintertime, but fish feed on crawfish all the time, and that's a mainstay in a bass's diet. So I'll throw this in the summertime as well. I'll throw the crawdad color and the ghost minnow. And the same thing with the crankbait. I'll throw this ghost minnow color even in very stained water as well because they're feeding more on the action. And especially with the Echo 175 with the sound chambers that the bait has in it, the fish are more honing in on the action that it has and the sound that it makes. So I like this clear. I think it's a little bit more subtle. And if you ever noticed, bait fish don't change color with water clarity. They're pretty much the same all the time. They always have that translucent look or more of a shad, that chrome pattern look to it. So I keep my baits pretty simple. But this is a way to kind of be finesse with my colors instead of using a smaller bait, is to use a clear colored bait in stained water. It's just another way of being finesse without using a smaller bait.